Come on, niggas. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together. Y'all out here killing mothers, babies, daddies, uncles, brothers, great-grandmothers. The fuck is going on? To me, it seems like we become ungodly in this bitch. It's fucked up. Send shots with the Holy Ghost. Bring pain in the pellicoat. Red blood stains on the city floor. Dark alleys with a dope flow. Dream chasers so we fiend mo. Iced up like Thanos. Infinity wars with the ops. Scanners so we got the drops. Never heard they said mad shots. 50 cows when we on the block. 20 pounds when we milli rock. 900 in the Gucci shop. 350 for the 150 gator rim a model clock. My revenge make the time stop. G'd up in the pound box. Tunnel vision, then my mind locked. White dope with the black heart. Red bottoms with her ass out. Ungodly in the church house. Preacher got him with the purse out. Asking God, will they make it out? We ungodly, nigga.
We have everybody in here have come from an infinity of time. And we're here for a few moments in time. And then we go back into an infinity of time. The strong link and the chain from ancestor to ancestor. What do you want to do with the time that you had?
We ungodly, God body, big-headed and Unagi. Dive in face first like a kamikaze. 100 faces for the posse. Counting big faces on the Charlie. Hard-headed like it's hockey. Hard-head in my jockeys. Got me getting hard-head blowing broccoli. Pole will not stop me. Think I won't get past, just watch me. Think I won't get cash, unlock me. Till the bad bitch top me. I'm poppy. I'm a cock, but I'm not cocky. I shot, but I'm not sloppy. 3 shots rock me. Black label on the rocks, that's Johnny. Black owned label on the block, that's Poppy. Young God.
No, he's sitting on gold chains. He ain't no broke nigga. He got bricks. He's selling bricks, nigga. How the fuck is this possible? And while he's selling bricks, these motherfuckers is transformed. So next thing you know, you go from selling bricks with weird Lexus and drop tops and shit to walking down the street in this boxer drawers 30 miles away going to Jewel's, going shopping. When you got a car, you walk right past your damn car 30 miles and walk to Jewel's in your drawers and your boxer shorts and a t-shirt. So I know everybody else like, oh, that nigga went crazy. I'm like, no, something happened. What the fuck happened? See, this some real shit.
Wow.
Like that.
Wow.
I knew he went crazy, so I said, what the fuck happened to you, nigga? I know you went crazy. You just can't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So he jumped out the bridge.
They say, don't say what you want to say, but I say what I want to say anyway, because when I don't say what I want to say, they say you should have said what they seen happen anyway. Pain by the iron law, nigga. Pain by the iron law. So I keep all this shit in my head. Rubik's Cube. Pain by the iron law. A domino nation, shiesty Haitians, mental Jews, 9-inch Rubik's Cubes, genetic godly rule. Egyptian scriptures confused. Air Force One, one Air Force. Pick your shoes, behold a pale white horse. Time takes its course. Eat you hector, sector, nectar. I saw a man. Holy wars, cold swords, Satan's garage. 2 items sold, 1 doubt, 2 pride. 1 man sells 1,000 lives. Holy Quran, low. Self-disarm, I select a salam. Will of Yahweh, so have it your way. Pork stage, engage, strawberry, red, green, heaven. Cheese, brown, and black. China man, kill your head, suppress bullshit. Saw the pyramids, build with the wind. No friends comprehend, muddle thinking dark and endless. Planet great, vision stargaze. Solomon ways, force the force of heaven, you support your baby. Subliminal factor, sunlight, super learning, suppressed thought, supreme being, Timmerman class to spill up the masses. Thinking thoughts, abstract max, true of our Trinity methods. Pain, an issue, vitality. I see it in you. Do you feel it in me? It's the beginning of knowledge. Wisdom controls the mind. Rise, shine, picture heaven in dark times. Elevate, create, design. My soul searching wonders of knowledge. As if I was a hungry child surrounded by stingy street scholars. Alcoholic bees passing ABC order. Looking at God trying to tempt son's daughter. Yo, we out of order. Pain by the iron law. Mount petroleum atom embrace these 60 degrees. Illustrates my face seal outside men. How do I begin? God wanna know who hardway more in 10. The feather may I go there, nigga. Pain by the iron law. 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 A domino nation, shiesty Haitians, mental Jews, 9-inch Rubik's Cube.
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Oh, goddamn hacker, that second damn night that asshole's cut in.
Because I can't stand fucking Pisces, all right? I'm just gonna put it out there. You motherfuckers are some emotional blackmail, manipulating, backstabbing motherfuckers, all right? You like when people feel sorry for you, and I'm tired of this shit, all right? And it's not necessarily much that I hate you. It's just that I got to a point where you need to hear what I'm about to say, all right? Because you motherfuckers are masters at shifting blame around and asking questions. You ask a Pisces the right question a certain way, they know how to manipulate it and move around. You motherfuckers are some shifty, watery motherfuckers. And today, that's why I made this recording to play this, because, like, you motherfuckers really need to hear what I'm trying to say. Actually, I was going to make a video, and I had so much shit that I wanted to say. I actually had to write a list of how much shit I'm so sick of dealing with Pisces people. You people are introverted. You don't talk to nobody, unless you get them to feel sorry for you first. You love sulking. You love pity parties. Motherfuckers love mood swings. Motherfuckers love mama's boys, love blaming on you. On one half, you're a mama's boy, but then you blame your mother on every reason why you don't have no success, which is a complete contradiction, which you're naturally contradicting in nature. That's why your symbol is 2 fishes going like this, which means you're trying to go in two different directions at the same time. And a lot of times it confuses the shit out of people that are around you. And you like that shit, which is fucking really sickening, because you're playing off people's emotions. People really care for you, and you're only doing this shit because you understand the power of trying to act like a martyr and having a saint complex. So you fucking use that shit to try to, like, fuck with people just so you can get your own will. And you try to act like you don't have any will. And then as soon as you get people to feel sorry for you, you fuck them, literally fuck them, because people are fucking perverted bastards, and all you do is really in the back of your mind think about sex all fucking day. So, like, when you actually fuck these people and then you fuck them over and you move your own way, well, guess what? Nobody's gonna fucking feel sorry for you. People are gonna see it for what the fuck it is. And, like, I've dealt with so many Pisces people, and it's just the same shit over and over again. And I know every one of them is gonna think that I'm talking directly about them, but it's really all you motherfuckers. You think that you're the only one that act the way you act, but all you motherfuckers are retarded. All you people do is backstab people who fucking look out for you, and you try to fucking manipulate their emotions, get them to feel sorry for you all the time. You try to use religion and all this type of shit to act like you're some type of martyr or saint, but then you're fucking complete hypocrite of all this shit, because this shit 9 times out of 10 is required of the religion. You're not doing any of that shit. You're probably some type of fucking addict, whether it's drugs, weed, liquor, dope, some type of addict. Maybe a TV, even a TV show or some shit. You're usually addicted to some type of shit. You act like you're perfect. You're chaotic as hell, wishy-washy. Like, 1 minute you'll say one thing, and then 2 minutes later, whatever you just said a minute ago is completely fucking gone and out the window. It's like And then however you feel 3 minutes from there, you won't even know. You know what I'm saying? It's like as every moment progresses, you don't know how you're gonna feel the next minute, and you don't even know how you feel this minute is how you're gonna feel the next minute. So you're completely contradicting yourself, and you're wish-washy. You're all over the place. It's like you're naturally confused. You enjoy confusing yourself, and a lot of times people say that Pisces people, wow, that's nice. People say that Pisces people, that's nice, are actually, what's the word? Confused. Better, yeah. People, they like to say that they confuse themselves. They like to say they're misunderstood. I think that's bullshit. I think they do this shit to themselves because they understand the power of trying to get people to feel sorry for them. And that's how they're saying that's why they can't get a girl, because they're so busy trying to make a girl feel sorry for them because they know they don't really have no internal structure whatsoever. That's how they end up getting a girl. And half the time women don't even respect them, and the only reason they date them because they feel sorry for them. That's some bullshit, because like as soon as you get something good, you don't even know how to appreciate it because you're so self-undoing that you'll go against your own shit and completely fuck up your own shit. And it's like nobody to blame but yourself, but you blame everybody else and you take no accountability whatsoever. Matter of fact, Judas was a Pisces. Surprise. This motherfucker, he's following Jesus around. Jesus is trying to bring forth the age of the Pisces. He's actually trying to show you, hey, this is how we're peaceful, saint. That's how every Pisces subconsciously think that they're fucking Jesus. But before you take that into account, always remember that Judas was a fucking Pisces too. And even though Jesus wasn't actually a Pisces, he was just trying to bring in the age. He was the son of the 12 planets that surround the 12 disciples, and all of the 12 disciples were a planet, and Judas was the Pisces, believe it or not. And he was the motherfucker who said, no, I'm the martyr. I'm the same. I'm going to take this shit in my own direction. And he's the one that actually sold out Jesus. And he's the one that had his own agenda and went the other way. So believe it or not, yeah, that's the double-edged side of a Pisces. So before you start getting into all your saint shit, just remember that Judas was a fucking Pisces too. All right? So, which is super trifling, which only shows you how trifling you motherfuckers really are. Master manipulators, pathological liars. They say they're trying to help somebody and they don't even have it. It's like, how are you going to help somebody if you don't have anything? And that's what's so contradiction about it. Like half the time these people don't even have anything. They barely have a car, or they do have a place to stay or something like that. 9 times out of 10, they're trying to offer to somebody else or have somebody else up in there just so they can later on blame them for the reason why they're not moving forward anyway, which is fucking bullshit. You people are fucking like so involved in thinking about your own dreams and your own perception that you don't even get none of this shit done of the shit that you're thinking about. You spend all this time sitting around thinking about shit, and then you don't even get any of it done because you're so busy sitting around thinking about it and talking about it and dreaming. And it's like, you don't know it. Half the people around you already know that you're not going to do any of the shit that you're talking about. In the back of their mind, they know this shit. All right? You're still trying to confuse people, make people feel sorry for you. Oh, man, if I just had this much more, if I could just do this. People know you're full of shit. All right? That's why people don't take you serious. It's some slippery ass blame shifting motherfuckers that they're paranoid, perverted motherfuckers, codependent. They like to cling on to their friends and overdo it, basically burn damn it to the point where they burn the bridge with their friends because they're constantly trying to make their friends feel sorry for them. They're dreamers. They don't take action off of anything. Like they have no follow-up about anything. They live in a haze where they kind of deceive themselves and they lie to themselves in order to, so they don't have to take accountability later on. And that's what we call an internal blindfold. That's when they put on a blindfold over their own eyes internally. So therefore, they don't even know themselves if the decision they're making is right or wrong, because they got this switch inside themselves where they tell themselves, hey, I'm just trying to act like a regular person, and and I'm just this guy who's out here trying to love everybody, and I just want to spread joy and happiness to everybody. And they use that to escape reality of the reality of the situation. So if you try to check them, we put out a video like this, or you try to check them and you call them on their bullshit, a lot of times they like that shit because it helps them see themselves more like a martyr or like a saint. Like when they go to jail and shit like that, or they get in a fight and get beat up, they like that shit, believe it or not, because now they like, oh, well, just like Jesus, I got, beat up and Jesus got crucified and blah, 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 and I'm this saint, and I'm this hero, and I'm this martyr. And it's like, they like, they put themselves in that type of position later on so people can turn their back on them or fuck them over so they can say that, hey, see, I'm a saint, like they set the stage for like betrayal, and people that love them, people that actually go out for them, they set a stage to like to go against them, just like Judas. That's what I seen when I learned that Judas was a Pisces. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. And their opposite sign is a Virgo. If you know Virgos are very detail orientated. They're very specific. They're very on point with their analysis. They overanalyze shit. So you reverse that opposite thought. That's what you get as a Pisces. Motherfucker don't plan shit. They don't think about nothing. They don't have no type of paying attention to detail. They 9 times out of 10 they don't like working a job. If they do have a job, they're not gonna be doing it well 9 times out of 10 because they're so busy fucking dreaming about shit, and like they don't even like being attached to any type of job or anything other than their own fucking dreams. They probably should be a priest, but 9 times out of 10 they don't have the discipline to actually go through and be a priest. So they just try to dibble and dabble whatever's gonna help somebody feel sorry for them later on. They're gonna just pick which words from the religion to try to use that as an excuse to try to get you to feel sorry for them, so they can manipulate you into doing whatever it is that they got going on for that particular minute. I mean, to die for your faith is one thing, but the corruption of that thought, that's what leads to self-torture. And like they like to corrupt the idea of dying for your faith, like, because they're not going to die for their faith. So like they just take that thought and use that as an excuse to exploit bullshit, because they're not going to do none of that shit. Like, that's why they do self-torture. That's why they like self-mutilation. Not necessarily physically, but even mentally. They try to, subconsciously put themselves on this rough path, this struggle of life, in order to, make themselves seem larger than life, like there's this fucking saint or some shit. And they're not. They're just fucking delusional, and they refuse to accept reality for what it is. And they're trying to paint themselves as a martyr, which is bullshit. This is why you need to hear this message, because you need to stop that shit. You're not a fucking dolphin. All right, you're not this magical fucking creature swimming out in the fucking water. That's all your fucking mind bullshit. You're a fucking human being. All right, and you're dealing with other human beings. And you need to take into account that other human beings have emotions and real feelings, and that's the whole thing. You guys are supposed to be able to feel everybody's feelings. Like, you're supposed to be able to absorb everybody's feelings, and that's cool. You would think that's a fucking great thing if you're dealing with it mentally, but you motherfuckers deal with it on an emotional level. So you can't even get a proper diagnosis of the feeling that person has, because it's going through your filter of emotion. So you're putting your own spin on somebody else's emotion, and it's fucking bullshit. Because like, if you're doing it mentally, you can at least explain to the next person exactly what it is for what it is, not necessarily how you feel about it or what you believe about it. It's like, no, this is exactly what it is. That's just called the scientific method. When you're dealing with Pisces people, it's like it's got to go through some type of esoteric or some type of religious type of coding of mystical cabal shit in order to understand what the fuck of how they feel about what it is. It has nothing to do with mental, it has nothing to do with logic, nothing to do with reason. It's just straight feelings, emotions, and how they feel at that particular time of how the situation was perceived, which is fucking bullshit. And it's not complete bullshit. The problem is that you motherfuckers undermine the logic and the reason. You motherfuckers throw logic and reason out the window and just see shit based on how you feel right then and there, which is fucking total bullshit. Like, nobody wants to be around somebody like that. You're not the only person out here who has feelings. You're not the only people who are out here doing God's work. You're not the only motherfuckers out here who are on a mission from God. All right, there's other people out here on a mission from God. You need to respect that and respect the logic and the reason and the structure that goes into that. You motherfuckers don't respect nobody else's structure. I mean, as soon as you get plugged with somebody else, you go in your own fucking direction. I see this shit all the time with you people. You have no fucking willpower whatsoever. Any type of suggestion, anything that comes across the board that makes you feel good at that particular time, you're gonna fucking go for it every fucking time. It's like people need to keep a tape recorder when they're around you, because you say one thing and then like you completely switch up the next minute. And you won't hold yourself accountable to none of this shit. And it's like, you know how to fucking dip and dive and blame shift to the point where like you get away with this shit. And you get away with it. And at the end of the day, you use the whole martyr shit and the whole sainthood shit later on when people come on and try to hold you accountable. You say, hey man, look at all this shit that I did. I did all this. And how are you going to fucking come at me when I'm the one that fucking, I'm the saint and I'm the martyr? It's like, dude, people see what the fuck you're doing, man. You're not as smart as you fucking think you are. All right. You fucking naturally assume that every feeling that you have is the right feeling, and it's not. All right, it's not. You need to stop and think about the choices that you make before you make a decision. Before you say certain things, you need to stop and think, because you naturally think that just how you feel right there is right, and it's not. All right, people have logic, people have reason, people have customs, people have codes, people have obligations that they must assume that's bigger than your feelings and how you perceive yourself as this fucking saint. All right. You have the fucking willpower of a fucking marshmallow, which means that, like, you have no control over your own fucking emotions and your own feelings. And you think that just because you feel that way, you're supposed to act on it. That's not the fucking case, homeboy. Can't stand you motherfuckers. You like to appear hopeless when you're not. You just enjoy the value of emotional manipulation. You know, you like to appear like you have no fucking hope whatsoever, but you know that there's value in doing that because you can prey on people's emotions. You know, and that's some fucking vampire shit. Real talk. Like, I mean, when you think about a Pisces, I think about water, I think about rain, I think about the month of March, you know, and I think about water, you know, but too much fucking water. It's like too much emotion. You overdoing it with the emotions. You're taking it too far with the fucking Marty Dome Saint shit. Like, get back to fucking reality, all right? You're still a fucking human being walking around with fucking 10 toes and 10 fingers, all right? Grow up, accept reality for what it is, man. Get a fucking job. Get some money. Take care of a family. Stop being a fucking dreamer. Take action. I don't even know. I got like a whole nother 10. I mean, I'm not even halfway done on this list. Like, I got more shit in here. I'm like trying to go over this list. Right. They strike you at your weakest point. Like when you're down, you're gonna get a call from a Pisces. Like, and they do that it's basically they leave this type of corrosive poison in your system because they strike you while you're down and they know how to say the exact shit that's like hooks right into you to try to, you know, control and manipulate your emotions, and it's like it eventually turns into poison. So don't let them get in because like they use your emotions to distract you into feeling sorry for them eventually. Because, like, you know, they're going to say, hey, man, didn't I come in? Didn't I cheer you up? Didn't I do that? Okay, well, now you need to feel sorry for me in this particular situation and do what I need you to do. Basically, that's all they're doing later on. You know, that's the only reason they'll be nice to you. That's the only reason they'll try to be your friend and all that shit later on. Because, like, they know that it's going to eventually come a time where they're going to, you know, prey on your fucking emotions. Because that's, in the back of their mind, that's what they're best at anyway. So, this is why I can't stand you motherfuckers. I hope that I said something that will strike a chord in a Pisces to get him to get the fuck off that bullshit and grow the fuck up. Real talk. If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to the Pisces motherfuckers. Y'all is good talkers, you know, but you need to hear this message. I'm trying to tell you and learn how to do. All right, because you're still dealing with people who don't understand none of that bizarre bullshit that you fucking doing. All right. People live in the real world. Whether or not you choose to live on fucking planet Neptune, wherever the fuck you're from, cool. But while you're here on Earth, you need to talk to Earthlings and respect the Earthlings as Earthlings, motherfucker. All right? You keep all that other Pisces, out of space, Neptunian shit at the crib when it's appropriate for you to go in your own fucking room and go fucking do all of that fucking mundane Pisces bullshit, tradition, ceremony, occult, cabal shit that you do. Go home and do that shit, all right? Don't be trying to take that shit into the public and fucking confuse people and fuck with their emotions and fuck with their feelings in your own little fucking dream fantasy world. Save that shit for the crib, all right? You punk motherfuckers, all right? I know you're cringing listening to this shit. You probably fucking didn't piss your pants or probably cut the video off halfway into this shit if you can even make it this far. I already know how you motherfuckers are, all right? I'm not no evil devil. I know that's this the fuck. No, I'm not no. I just know how you motherfuckers are, all right? It ain't got shit to do with me being a bad person. None of that shit. It's just I know how Pisces are. I know fucking hundreds of Pisces. All you motherfuckers act the same. And a lot of times I want to fucking strangle each and every one of you for the exact same reason. And that's what none of you know is that all this applies. I know every one of you little fucking bastards are going to think that I'm talking directly to you, and I'm not. Because this shit applies to, I hope this shit strikes a chord. And like, motherfuckers don't even know. All right? This is really for the people that I don't know. That hopefully, if you feel how I feel and you can relate to this, leave a comment. You know, subscribe to my channel because I'd love to hear your comments and your experience with these motherfuckers. Because like, these are some of the most conniving bastards, slick, watery motherfuckers that will do shit right in front of you that you still can't even see. You know, they like it's like water. Like they do it happen right in front of you, still can't even see. You know, so like if you know any Pisces that are good at this type of shit, if you got any type of interpretation on the Pisces, man, leave that shit below because I would love to hear your interpretation on the Pisces. Until then, it's your boy K-Blao, hoodx.com. Sign up. Here we go.
Have you ever seen some energy out of the corner of your eye and when you looked, Nothing was there. More and more people are talking about seeing shadow people and are wondering who they are and what their purpose is. Who are shadow people? Shadow people are commonly reported as being seen through peripheral vision, and while you may feel something was there, the shadowed person is either gone or quickly moving away from you by the time you turn your head. Parallel dimensional beings. In essence, shadow people are energy vampires.
Devil came to me, said, "Blah, let's make a deal. It's 100 mil just so you can keep it real." And I said, "Get the hell away from me. Fuck 100 mil, I can do this shit for free." Devil came to me, said, "Blah, let's make a deal. Here's 100 mil just so you can keep it real." And I said, "Get the hell away from me. Fuck 100 mil, I can do this shit for free." Devil came to me, said, "Blah, let's make a deal. Here's 100 mil just so you can keep it real." And I said, "Get the hell away from me. Fuck 100 mil, I can do this shit for free." And fuck crying in my 700. That's what they wanted, so I'm flying and I'm getting bunny. They spying and I know they coming. That's why I'm loading 45s like I'm going hunting. God's disciple, but it's hard not to hold the rifle. Soon as I put it down, they coming trying to take the title. My record sound my homicidal. Rhyme my hood, they'll shoot you while you read the Bible. And all consciousness gets intercepted. But I'm like Horus, so that means it's getting resurrected. The shit talking, that's what misdirection. I'm just making sure you niggas didn't miss the message. Devil came to me, said, "Blah, let's make a deal. Here's 100 mil just so you can keep it real." And I said, "Get the hell away from me. Fuck 100 mil, I can do this shit for free." You can't compete with yourself if you don't believe in yourself. Some people are both. They go to bed and can't even sleep with themselves. They can't even breathe by themselves. They can't even eat by themselves. They cut off the lights and look in the dark and nothing but demons is there. Their karma's coming, the pressure's building. Feel like it's eating the flesh. They eating like cannibals, acting like animals, screaming and beating their chest. They drinking, they licking, they smoking, they cigarettes, breathing, they deep in their chest. They trying to play hard, but they praying to God, but nobody is there. Your ego playing tricks on you. It make you do the shit you do. I can't even look at you. And that's the mirror that I'm talking to. The devil came to me, said, "Blah, let's make a deal. Here's 100 mil just so you can keep it real." And I said, "Get the fuck away from me. Fuck 100 mil, I can do this shit for free." Devil came to me, said, "Blah, let's make a deal. Here's 100 mil just so you can keep it real." And I said, "Get the hell away from me. Fuck 100 mil, I can do this shit for free." I can do this shit for free. Nigga, I can do this shit for free.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hold on. Can I hear you? Let's see.
Can you hear me talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
I'm gonna be calling my phone. When you keep talking, I'm gonna call my phone to see how it really sounds in a second.
We got the. Let me see. If I close this, see, they go to YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So if I close this and bring it, let me see.
Are we decent?
All right, so here go the.
Show me how to share.
Just like that.
Oh, shit. All right, let's do it over, Joe. Let's run back. Hold on.
You can't really run back. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Once we go, it's live. That's it. It's recorded.
I know. I'm saying let's kill it and then let's do so. Let's start
man,
it.
you know what it's gonna take you. That's why I do things. That's gonna take too much.
All right. Well, fuck it. Tonight's show. Stop the videos. Don't give no videos.
Right,
Go back to right. I'm gonna give you some more links, but
Oh, you got it. You got it, right? That's when he finished. But anyway, nice show is brought to you by Godspeed and Hood X. And we out here, you know what I'm saying, and coming to you live. We new video, Daddy Drill Music, and that's for all the niggas who got daughters or sons, and let them little niggas that try to run up on them, I kill them. And we got the new drill music, God Body Drill Music coming through, so prepare to check that out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give it to you in the real, and we ain't playing though. We done all this, you know what I'm saying? We veterans at this, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Don't think we under the Jesus walk, that we nice and we speaking about God, that we won't twist your ass. But tonight's show is called shit, nigga, I ain't playing no games. Tonight's show is called, damn, what's tonight's show is called? Gee, I fucking forget.
Beanie was Pisces. I think that's the past four version of the Pisces.
Right, no, the Pisces movement. Beanie Sigel the Great. That's tonight's show. The Pisces movement and Beanie Sigel the Great. And tonight we're just gonna break down his chambers. But I want to start off with this let's say this knockout video we got. Go ahead, B. Get the knockout video.
You start the knockout video? You start off with that?
Well, before you do that, explain.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Hold on. Not yet. Explain. Just show his face. Explain his chamber. See, when people gotta know he's a Pisces.
Right. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get a picture up there right now. But yeah, man, I've been waiting to do this for a long time, man. Actually, because you know, I've been analyzing beings for a while. You know, I had put out a video a while back called "Why I Hate Pisces," just on some fuck around shit. You know, so I just threw it out there, but the shit went viral. And
you don't really, wait, hold on. You don't really hate them. You just like their lower.
Nah, man, it was on some fuck around type shit. I was just, you know, just trying to get this shit up the internet, just fucking around. But I had no idea that it was gonna turn to what it, you know, what the shit turned into, which was motherfuckers start reporting on the Pisces every day. They're like, man, thank you so much for putting this shit out, man. Pisces is fucking up, man. They gonna be listed on some unloyal, traitor, backstabbing ass mother. I be like, hold on, whoa, like, I wasn't expecting all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just fucking around. And but like some people start, you know, thanking me for it because they was like, man, I've been looking for answers for a long time, dealing with this, you know, like some chicks be married to a Pisces, or like some people have brothers and sisters Pisces, you know what I'm saying? And they be sitting there scratching their head trying to figure out, you know, man, why they dealing with this energy that they can't seem to, you know, so, you know, people, the day of the internet, people jump on the internet.
But we're running down the energy. Basically running down the energy that they be kind of looking at. They don't understand what they're looking at. Because I think we feel seen it. You know, you say the nigga sitting there with them, I got you, I'm going to help you. Then he get on the TV and say, nigga, I wrote your shit up. What's going to help? You know, how you...
That's why he got knocked out. That's why he got knocked out.
Right, but if you sit there, if you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. So how that work? You know, I don't... That's what... That's going two directions.
Yeah, that's what the symbol of a Pisces is. It's two fish moving in the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you as soon as it's like you, what you say, running from somebody holding their hand at the same time.
Yeah, running from somebody holding their hand at the same time.
Like there's a. Let's show you want to show the part real quick. Well, before I do, I just want to say, like, you know, they dealing with it. They don't know he Pisces. They're not looking at it from that. You know what I'm saying? They just dealing with it on the surface. So they can't. They don't understand the behavior of what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? They just dealing with it. All right, look on the surface, you know what I'm saying? But
on the surface,
right then you kind of know, we look at it like, okay, we already know what this is. You know what I'm saying? We already kind of know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I'm saying. I've been wanting to put out this information on Beanie for a while, man, because like Beanie, back when he was even with Jay-Z, like Jay-Z put him in a perfect position of power. Because he had a movie deal, clothing line. You know what I'm saying? Like all types of every opportunity thrown at him, but you see what he did. He said he ended up going to jail, getting locked up. You see what I'm saying? Like,
but he's on the goofy. He was on some goofy.
Yeah, man. That's kind of how Pisces is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all Pisces, like to not we was generalizing, but like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's your lower self. What you saying? Let me clear it up. Let me think. I think I know what you're saying. When you're in your lower self, you act generally like these are the bad traits of the lower nature of the Pisces. Is what you're saying.
What you looking at, right? When you looking at being bigger, that's what you're looking at is these lower traits. You know what I'm saying?
I would show the knockout. Show the knockout. Let's explain to us. You know, let's go to the knockout. How that go?
Okay, what was that about? It's our first time doing this.
You take care of it. I'm just saying. The way I see it, man.
The audio
Let's bring it back. That's Beans on the floor right there.
Oh, that's Jesus.
Yeah, that's the dude.
Oh, that's Jesus on the floor. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Judas knocked Jesus out. Oh, shit.
But now, he was Judas. He think
he was Judas. Like, that's some shit.
Yeah, that's the problem. They think they Judas, but they really be Judas. You gotta, man, like we go back to Jay-Z, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought that Beans was going to be the one who was going to take Rockefeller to the next level. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up.
But he was supposed to. He had to, you know what the hell that work. He had to.
He did state property. You know, he tried to put his own. He didn't go to Rockefeller. He tried to do state property, which was like.
Oh.
He tried to go his own right. He tried to do his own.
Against the grain.
Not necessarily against the grain, but like it's like, man, why you couldn't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just left it up to the Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? But like he had his own clothes and like everything, state property, jeans, state property clothes. You know what I'm saying? On all that really was what they call it self-manifesting prophecy. What is it? Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, art imitate life, life imitate art.
Becoming state property and in jail, locked up, and you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you look at it from Jay-Z's standpoint, he's like, man, like I didn't put all of this, you know what I'm saying, time and energy and, you know, investment into this dude, you know what I'm saying, and he ended up in jail, you know what I'm saying? Now, do you
for a long time.
Invest? You just blew $5 million. Do you continue to invest in somebody like this? Would you invest in it?
Nah, he a liability. He become a liability, but is that part of his nature or how that go? Because I'm thinking, like, what is he doing? I mean, how is he tearing his foundation down and supposed to be talking about building something at the same time? I don't understand the mathematics.
That's what he started doing. He started going to Jay-Z right after that. That's what he did. He started going to Jay.
All right, so what he doing with Beagle? Show me he got knocked out, so I'm gonna hear the little video. Let's break this nigga down. Play the video of him talking, you know what I'm saying? And this is just after
Which video? Which video?
The one he was sitting there talking with him, you know, he was interviewing and he was talking about his thoughts on Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying?
You got that link? The one he was talking about when he got knocked out?
Yeah, that's the video I sent you. Yeah.
Hold on. Are you watching the screen right now? You got the screen open?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm about to play the video right now. Just make sure that this is the right video you're talking about, the one I'm about to play right now.
Okay, the idea of what he's saying, what he's doing is that he was with these cats, right? I'm just trying to get the next. He was with them. He came. Right. I know he was hyped off that these niggas coming up, and he wanted the limelight back. The ego started kicking up, and he started, he went around with one lung. He felt inspired, but he was supposed to help him, like, so I got your back. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, he do an interview and say some shit like, I even helped to write their lyrics, as if that wasn't bogus to say. You see what I'm saying? Like,
is it this video you talking about right here? This video or not?
Yeah, play that one. Just start with that one. I'm just saying how you double back off some shit like that, how you go two directions. You trying to get with these niggas, you know, so ride their coattails, I'm gonna act like you the manpower.
That's why you gotta go back.
Got one lung.
That's what I was trying to do in history and go back to Jay.
He only got one lung, G. He had a fuck, he can't even holler loud enough. So how the hell he gonna do anything? He gonna beat somebody. I think he can't even call the police loud enough. He ain't learned from getting shot.
I'm Beanie Sigel. I'm the Broad Street Bully, 1416, rapping like Darth Vader. Kill you in the elevator because you a traitor. Trying to get my
play that video.
It's the Beanie video.
Hold on, I'm playing right now. Hold on.
That nigga whispering on his raps.
Hold on, here we go. It's playing now. We gotta be quiet.
Now you break them down. You ain't have to pause it a couple of times, but break them down.
It's playing. You can't hear it. It's playing.
I can't even see it.
Hold on, man, Paul. You gotta listen to the audio on the screen. So when we talking, that's how it's really good. We get it. That's right. Because when I hear playing, we gotta be quiet. Because if the audio playing, you just can't hear it.
All right, what about on the screen? You ain't gonna show it on the screen?
He's a fucking biggest thing in music.
I see him right there at the interview, but you can't actually hear him talking. You can't see the video him talking.
Listen. That nigga saying some shit. I don't give a fuck. It's not taken away from your money or none of that. So what's the real reason why you're mad? What's the real reason why you was mad at Drake? In my point of view, was laying in the bed one night. You rolled over and you looked at it, cuz. You nasty. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Did it, damn.
Yeah.
And 3 niggas that's probably no bigger than 5'2". You got a 6'4", 300-something pound nigga who front liner for this dude. Young boy. In his prime. Me, you want to talk? No, you handle your business.
Yeah, so what's that about? See, how you gonna say that and think everything gonna be cool?
Hold on, Paul. Say what?
Yeah, pause. How you gonna say that and think everything is cool? It's cool. I don't get it.
Well, what did he say? Because I couldn't even hear it. What did he say?
Well, he basically said, so, Meek Mill was really mad at Drake because he was laying in bed and he looked at me, Mickey, and said, did that nigga hit it? And she ain't answering the right way. But I'm saying, you hang with the nigga, you got these thoughts already in your head, you hang with the nigga, but you see what I'm saying, you just got to kick it, defending him, but how did you get to it with him that quick?
That's because that's 2 fish swimming in the opposite direction right there, G. That's 2 fish swimming in the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really come out and say that he was bogus. He bogus, you know what I'm saying? But like in his mind, he go right at me. Like he don't even think like, yo, what you did was straight bogus. He didn't come out and say like, man, I was bogus. I know I shouldn't have said that shit. I shouldn't have said that shit. Like he ain't gonna come out.
So he got to look a certain way in his movie. This is like in his the movie supposed to play out in his mind. He got to make sure that his ego telling him he's a Tandata when actually he got knocked out. He was just traded on on the niggas he just got through claiming he gonna be down for. He looked like come on, man. He don't got no way in his soul. He might be off point with his ego that it ain't matching up with his reality, huh?
Well, now
that's magic. That's
they live in a fantasy world, man. They live in a like their own movie type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a guy looking at his own movie. You know what I'm saying? Like they look at you like you a character in their movie. You know what I'm saying? So he's not looking at it like, okay, like, you know, these dudes is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm on his record. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, you on my record, you on my movie type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's all about me.
You. Like, this is my song.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, because you hold on, before I forget. So you sitting there with one lung, and the totally got out of jail, fell off, and he's still thinking in his movie, these niggas in there loaded, that he's the king, he's chief in his bitch. He's still thinking it. Like he thinking Meek Mills is looking up to him. You actually think that?
Yeah, but I mean, for all practical purposes, they was. If you listen to the interview with the dude that knocked him out, what he said, he was like, man, like the way he even got on that record, he kind of snuck his way in on that record. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just in the studio, you know what I'm saying, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, well, shit, Beans is back. Like, okay, we fucking with Beans. Because Game came at Beans on the song. Like, Game did Beans on that record. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They said Beans kind of came at me. Like, okay, what we going to do? You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, we're going to team up. But, like, Meek was already in the studio doing the record. You know what I'm saying? And Beans just kind of, like, jumped on that record. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he came at it was kind of bogus. Right, like, it wasn't no business about it. Like, the nigga just jumped on the record. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that nigga turned around and said he wrote the whole record. I mean, he wrote, you know what I'm saying? He basically wrote the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't even supposed to be on that motherfucker in the first place type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. See how that works. So, I mean,
so it's like, nigga, it's deeper than, it's bigger than Meek Mills. It's deeper than, you know what I'm saying? Like basically what I'm saying is, like, he got drugged into they beat. He got drugged into Game and Meek Mill beat. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that, like, the shit was really about him type shit. And he was just a guy. Because he came from Philly type, you know what I'm saying? But, like, under act, he looking at it like, oh, this is my time to get back on, and how dare you come at the great one and all this type shit.
The mob, Nicky Corleone, disrespect Nicky Corleone, the R6 in the back of his head.
Right, he looking at it like he the mob boss, but like, look, you know, he like, nigga, like, don't nobody, Jay don't even, like, nigga, you was sitting right next to Jay-Z and you fucked the whole shit up, type shit, like, no nobody, you know what I'm saying, like, you passed your prime, man, like, motherfuckers ain't checking for Beanie Sigel no more, man, like, ain't nobody been checking for Beanie Sigel for years. Yeah, he did Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? He did Jadakiss and came back out. He apologized for that shit, man.
And liquid oxygen just to get them a little cooler so you can cram in a little more feeling.
There go your boy.
Yeah, Shadow Walker.
Now for this new
no, I thought you muted that nigga.
I did. He came back. He love us.
How the fuck he get back in?
I don't know, G. It's just Shadow Walker shit. I just let it do what it do and keep it moving.
Get that nigga out of here. Is he still in here?
Yeah, I'm muted his ass.
Right, here go Jay-Z. Here go Jay-Z talking about Beanie Sigel. Let's play this. Can we play this?
Yeah, play that. Let me hear that.
And get that out this shit. Hold on. All right. Let's play this clip of Jay-Z on Beanie Sigel.
Yes, oui.
Hi, I'm Goofy from Magazine MOB. Talking about complaining.
Go next.
Talking about complaining like he was before. Let's stay in the complaining zone. This morning.
Complaining.
I know.
I was just trying to answer your question the truthfully as possible. I have zero to complain about.
Well, Beanie Sigel is complaining a lot these days.
Well, he has a lot to complain about.
I know.
Not me.
Well, actually, this morning I just got a brand new interview. It's half an hour long, and he's talking basically about you, about the company, about basically how you didn't push him as much as, let's say, 50 Cent pushed some of his boys. How do you feel about that?
Well, Beanie Sigel at the time, and you can look it up if you like, just to be honest, was driving 2 Bentleys. I don't know how. It's impossible to drive 2 cars at one time. With his mama in the sticks and selling 800,000 records, I don't know what more can you do for somebody, at that point. What people choose to do when they attain that type of success, at some point you have to look in the mirror and look at yourself. Beanie Sigel had a record deal, a record label, and a clothing line. It never went platinum, ever. I don't know, in the history of rap, has anyone done so much with so little? So I don't even know what more can you do for a person at that point. A record label, a record deal, that's normal. A record label and a clothing line. So if that's not pushing the person, shit.
Ok, autre question. Puis,
Come on. Now, what do you say to that? What do you say to that? You heard that?
No, man, ain't hear shit. Hold on, it might be on a... Oh, it's on the... Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, basically, Jay-Z was saying he gave him every opportunity he could. He was riding around in 2 Bentleys with his mama. You know what I'm saying?
He was riding around in what?
He was riding around in 2 Bentleys with his mama. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't even know how a nigga had 2 Bentleys. He's like, nigga, why you got 2 Bentleys? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Selling 800,000 records. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, we gave him every opportunity that we could.
And he fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. He ended up in jail. Now, this idea when you're dealing with Pisces, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give them chances. Like, they come at you when they, you know what I'm saying, under the Desperation Act, or they come at you, you know what I'm saying, when they, at your weakest point, like, they come at you asking you for help, you know what I'm saying? And you throw them a bump, and then you sit there and watch them fuck it up. And you sit there, you gotta ask yourself, man, like, should I have even helped this motherfucker in the first place? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, under the Water Act, like, you gotta look at the motherfucking intentions. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at motherfucking intentions and the natural ability. Like, if this is a motherfucker who taking the information, like, that's what they do, man. Like, they take the information and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, I'm the motherfucker you gotta go through. I'm the final, you know what I'm saying? The final chapter of the motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm the chief.
When you know that nigga Pisces, it don't surprise you the shit you watch him go through.
Okay. Well,
he did Jadakiss, like, let me tell you about the clip of Jadakiss. Like, he did Jadakiss and then came back and apologized.
Oh, so he do this shit and come back and apologize, and that's what make it cool. I mean, that's nigga there. You get to be bogus and still be cool at the same time. Like shit, I know. So you tell me he to the point where he say I'm gonna diss him. But shit, when he get too thick, I'm gonna apologize and everything be cool.
Hold on, yeah, he almost signed to 50 at one point. He was almost signed to 50 cents.
What happened with that? But shit.
Say what? Beanie people on one thing get a lot of respect. Right, hold on. Let's check this out right here. I'm gonna play this clip.
Deep energy.
Let's do this right here. Let's see what the nigga gotta say right here.
This is our city, and we thrive in it.
You know, you can't hear none of that audio. You open up another window, you know, you get that audio.
I can hear.
My name is Hart.
Okay, I'm gonna play this clip real quick. The Beanie nigga breaking down his beat.
This is gonna pay for my global tour.
Just so we can get an idea on that.
Punch your mouth, cat.
I remember Jay said
to the sex store.
that Beanie will go down as one of the greatest of all time, up there with Tupac.
Yeah. Man, we got a motherfucker. Kevin Hart commercial. We got a Kevin Hart commercial. Can you hear the audio on that commercial?
Yeah. You can play the video. So shit, I can see. I'm wondering why you can play these videos and you just talking.
At one point, I remember Jay said that Beanie will go down. At one point, I remember Jay said that Beanie will go down as one of the greatest of all time, up there with Tupac. How was it? You remember that quote?
Yeah.
With the hottest at the height of it's a big statement.
Yeah.
It's a very big statement.
Coming from a person that's going to go down as one of the all-time great with Tupac. I think Jay acquired that status.
Right. Do you feel that's a true statement?
Philly Cats was in I don't know yet. We'll see. You know what I mean? It's honorable to me.
How was it really being
the music with him? It was just like.
Why the fuck is that like?
They never heard.
I don't know. It's like an echo
from Philly. Like
yeah, that's what
they looked at us like we had an accent, and the way that we rhyme with such hunger and aggression and passion because we came from Philadelphia. You know what I mean? You got people. I mean, I was from South Filthy. You got people from young Chris and them from the North of Death, and it go down.
The battle with you and Jadakiss, went down as one of the great battles.
Yeah.
Talk about that. I mean, was it personal with you and Jada, or was it really just some hip hop shit?
Nah, it wasn't. I believe at that time Jada was on a couple records that was Jay.
Explain some of this to me.
I would say Jay took them off, and he made a couple statements. I think they made a couple statements back, and at that time, I was thinking it was about to be on. And when nothing else was said, I looked at it as an opportunity for me to, lay my bones down in the game, like win, lose, or draw. Like this, we talking about Jadakiss the Locks, you know what I mean? He, a vet in the game, and like I said that not too long ago. I don't think at that time nobody would even attempt to cross.
I think our boy got delayed.
LOX at that time in that battle for any reason. So me being who I am, I show no fear. I was like, win, lose, or draw. This going to mark my bones in the game. Like I won't just be a Rockefeller artist. I'm gonna be Beanie Sigel, and I had a crew. So I'm like, Jay, what you gonna do? Yeah. Like I'm hearing the records, you know what I mean? And I think Jada was on the R. Kelly Fiesta song. Jadakiss was, and then Jay jumped on it and had made a quote and said, after the original was probably this, took him off that record, and I think Kiss was on a Maya record.
Wait. So So Jay got Jadakiss kicked off the R. Kelly record?
I believe so. If history serves me correctly, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you got Jadakiss on the record. It was phenomenal, but to get Jay at the time, he was pulling weight, man.
I mean,
Jay was getting whole songs taken from people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are the songs you know of?
I ain't getting all that. So tracks, like who that's track for? Nah.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's mine. These was people that I used to listen to before I really took rap serious and stuff. So when I seen Kiss, we had a function together, and we walked to the side, and it was like, yo, where we gonna take this at? He was like, man, we could keep this thing going. Let's get this money. Like, I'm with it. Like, it was good for hip hop. We were sparring.
So it was business. It wasn't.
It could have got to I think if the wrong answer, if the wrong question was asked and the wrong answer was said on either side, it could have got ugly. But it really wasn't, because honestly, I was a true fan of Kiss. And him telling me, the same thing, like, yo, dude, nice. Like he respected me as an artist, and that meant a lot. So it was good for me at that time.
Did you see that right there? You heard what he said? You heard that shit?
Well, yeah, he said he was a true fan of him, so what the hell?
Right, but no, but right before that, he said, if the wrong question was asked the wrong way, he said, could have got rid of the shit. You heard him say that shit, right? Right, that's where he fucked up at. Because like, you see what happened with in this situation,
one of my friends,
you know what I'm saying? Fucking around playing with fire and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is you know, they fucking with these new breeds, thinking that, like, they come from the Buffalo Jadakiss, like, you know what I'm saying? He's thinking, okay, it's all innocent stuff and shit like that. It's like, nah, nigga, like,
Jay-Z heard us.
This ain't that.
He was real excited about the project, so he goes downstairs with Leo, told us what he wanted to do. The rest was history,
man. Like they front
that time, whatever Jay said.
Whatever Jay said at that time, Leo was ready to go with it. He was,
understand what's really going on.
It was a money machine.
Nah, man, they front. But when nigga from Meek Mill, that nigga knocked his ass out. That nigga wasn't playing. That nigga like nigga fuck on that shit.
Okay, how you feel about that?
Everybody on the Rockefeller label. So I was
the parallel universe. You see, like,
well, who else I like them? Cause line something up with who else you see the same type of. Let me see. I'm gonna find them for you. What else? Anybody else?
Bin Laden Pisces.
Who? Jay Leno?
Bin Laden.
Green Lantern?
Bin Laden, nigga, Bin Laden. The nigga who dropped the
man. I'm talking about him, man. I'm talking about shit, somebody famous in the game.
Who Pisces as hell?
Yeah.
Dawa.
Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Let's see. He just disappeared on this thing.
Basically. That's the same shit, like, you know what I'm saying? We put out the whole show, all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? We promote all the Facebook, Google Plus, all the, you know what I'm saying? All that shit he talking about, but then he don't put the one black site that's out there promoting this shit, you know what I'm saying? He promote this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Let me see what you working with. Let me see what we got. We got the right person. All right. I think I know what you're referring to. That's okay. When I go on, when I go down and look for your work, that ain't even up there. Everything else, but
ain't that shit up there. All the other shit up there though. My, you know what I'm saying, the shit I was doing at the time was shit that got him on ABC, you know what I'm saying?
But you get no credit for it. Is that the hack work or
That's mad, yeah. Like, you know, I got something for you. I got a perfect one for you.
Oh. You might have been talking to him in this video. You talking about this cat. We gotta let the people know I'm gonna put it in the talk show though. Let me know if you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, you talking about it? Okay.
What's this about?
Okay. What you trying to see?
This is Chicago, Beanie Sigel. Just play it. I want to see what's going on here.
Okay, hold on.
Because to me, it seemed like you was talking to him. But it was the after y'all got down like this, nothing further took place. That's what I'm saying. This was a popular show. People would you got on that.
Then shit happened after that.
What the fuck he doing? He just doing some shit? Do they just be doing some shit?
They just talking, though. Like, you think it was some real shit, you just talking.
Oh, shit, emotional song. Stargate is what I thought was.
Talking to the fish, man. That's the thing. Talking to the fish.
Talking to the fish. I'm not saying it, because if I was talking to a fish, that means I'm not saying nothing back, so it's like I'm talking to myself.
Okay, this the footage you're talking about, right? What is this specific part you ain't talking about?
Yeah, this shit right here, this Dawa, this the one you said fight. Now, what happened to him? Have you seen him? I mean, shit, he was missing today. You think they got him?
Nah, he just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been talking on internet and on TV for like, you know what I'm saying? I think at least like 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no action been taken off of none of it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see the audio player real quick. Let me check that out. I got my shit on mute for the echo. It ain't echoing, is it?
Nah, I think we good.
Okay. So damn.
We did this show, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about black inventions and stuff, and I was explaining to him that we had invented X, you know what I'm saying? And we had the crown. And, you know what I'm saying, what we were trying to do with him, you know what I'm saying, which was open up the community, bring the knowledge out, you know what I'm saying, to the people and let them, you know what I'm saying, promote their business. And, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to open up a community, basically an online community, basically similar to Facebook. Same thing they was doing, you know what I'm saying. And
how does it relate to the Pisces energy? Like the big shit?
Like, he was up there just talking, so, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
damn.
I was up there for real, like, I'm up there with a real website, with real property, with real...
You have a little passion about your shit. So you telling me behind all
the guitar.
So it's like you saw Never Mind the Man Behind the Curtain, like on Wizard of Oz. So behind this whole facade is just the niggas just really talking. So he like step out, grab some skins and shit, and go get a white girl. Is what you saying?
Basically.
How the fuck do they do that though? How do you be compassionate? How do you do that? How you be like, shit, I'm over there feeling compassionate about nothing. Talking shit, but I really don't.
What else you
do?
Because, like, if you come from emotion, you come from a fairy tale world, you come from an emotional world, you know what I'm saying? You just talk to the fish. Like, a nigga sit there and talk to a screen all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga sit there and talk to a screen, however you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting there watching the video, but you gotta remember, ain't nobody in the room but them when they sitting there just talking to the screen.
So like, somebody interact with you, because I notice a lot of times, what I experience about that energy, the lower Pisces energy, is that when they come at me, like my pops, you know, he was one. He didn't see nothing wrong with what he did. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, there gotta be a lot of tricking yourself to actually think like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm seeing like my baby mama, she like to look at everything as negative, and you know, so I guess it's good to look at shit like so they get a kick out of that. Like I noticed that. Like,
yo, this nigga called me. He said, man, he wanted to learn how to do the stock. I told him the shit. You know, I showed him the first page on how to do it. So we got to talking. You know, so I broke down the whole list, showed the nigga everything. So I'm saying, next day, the nigga lose the key to his car. So you got a whole car with no key. You can't even done. Mind you, the motherfucking plate was expired. You showed it wasn't expired. Yeah, the template, because he bought it, the template had expired. So he had a stolen, what you call it, the dealer tag on there that he had stole from his job because he quit his job / got fired from his job because they didn't cut him unchecked on a car that he had sold. You know what I'm saying? I guess that he was saying that I don't know what the fuck happened. But basically, long story short, he was riding around with a bogus ass plate. You know what I'm saying? With a template that had expired. Then the nigga lost the key, so he couldn't even get over here. You know what I'm saying? So then he tried to get a chick to bring him over here. You know what I'm saying? And then he was asking me if I think he knew anybody can get him an 8-ball and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, like, what the fuck? Yeah, and I'm like, man, what the fuck makes you think that you can, you know what I'm saying? I'm even on that shit. I'm over here trying to talk to you stocks. You coming me asking me about an 8-ball.
So I was totally opposite of what the fuck was going on. Here, click on this thing. We want to show him.
Right, now I already know that somehow there's some crazy shit type shit coming. That's why when you asked me about the stock, I already knew, like, so that's why you do this show. So they basically time travel. Like, you already kind of expect, okay, somewhere online is some goofy shit. This nigga ain't coming over here to really learn about no stocks. You can only talk to the fish, or eventually you can ask me about my fucking 8-ball.
Tea time. So they love tea time. We gonna talk, but we ain't gonna do shit about what we say. It's just a feeling. As long as I can feel like we did it, it's all good. Put this link. I put a link in the talk show. Put that up there. We break this down a little bit. I think they want to see this.
Hold on. I don't know how this is gonna show up on here, but I'm gonna do my best. Hold on.
So,
because sometimes I want to do the whole page. Oh, no trouble. Hold on, let me see. Okay, what's the tea time?
Oh, this is just the 4 elements. 4 elements, and we was gonna look for the one week that we talked about it.
There you go. Can you see it? It should be up there. It take a second for it to go.
Yeah, it's a delay, but it's like real live TV type shit. So we good. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you got full control. This shit is too sick, baby. How much shit you do with this thing?
Let me see if I can adjust the.
With the whip.
Yeah, no, the whip ain't gonna know. It's really the high back, like, but you can't really see it like that, man. Sometimes you used to let me scroll, man. Like some days you let me scroll, some days you don't. Like I can't scroll up and down.
You can't scroll, okay.
Right. But it just had let me scroll a minute ago. Now subscription ain't let me.
That's the shit that you have to read. If you can actually see it, you have to read it from that. Because it's like, yeah, you see it, it's small.
Yeah. No, fucked up. Man, that shit's super fucked.
That's cool if you was just reading from the actual page and just showing that. That's decent too.
Go ahead, you can read it. Go ahead. I just.
No, I won't do it. But I do it. Let me see something. I'm saying this is a test run, so it's got to be a slick way to do it. Other than that, you have to figure out how to, like you say, be able to scroll.
I got to be able to scroll, but it ain't.
I say, just have a look where I'm reading it. Out of that chamber 2, water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the dreamers. Those produce a fairy tale, locked in the land of fantasy and emotional waves. There are those walk around swimming in food. The egos are easily manipulated by all other signs. Those who are masters of emotional blackmail. Those who are martyrs at the domain. Those who are manipulated by the position of the moon. It's very easy for them to immerse themselves in concentrated thought in Christmas, New Year's, and all that crap is being dictated by the TV, which we call in our world mainstream. Those who are susceptible to the MC2 equal E lit, which is with the energy control, you don't control the energy, as well as I ain't did shit like that. I ain't gonna take shit. The levels of dreams and fantasy. That would seem like Beanie.
Yeah, that's Beanie. That's Beanie Sigel.
That's the Easy E song. Okay. That was pretty cool. That was decent, you know. That was decent.
I can't, man, I gotta update this shit. But yeah, on the next one, we have to scroll down.
No, you just show the image. It's about imagery, what we're doing too. So, like how you got it, we live, and then that's like, you know, show them a page or two from wherever. And you do it the other way, not this way, but the other way. You can do it that way, but the way with the words and the pictures and shit. But that way.
I'm still trying to,
I'm gonna try something else.
I know, I think I know that. You're saying like that a little bit. I still can't slow down, but on the next one, I think I'll be able to slow down. I think I know what the problem. But yeah, that's Beanie though.
Okay. And so the video you was talking about, referring to as you got said something about you got him on he got on channel ABC News due to one of your joints. How that go? Like, and then give you no credit, then you give you a shout out or nothing?
Nah, none of that. But he shouted out. They said, where can I find you? He said, find me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why you say find me on X? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, let brothers know we get around. You interviewed Brother Polite, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. And
one of your crowns.
And Umar Johnson.
Okay, well, Lord, let me see. So this is the one with Polite right here in the books, man. There you go.
Y'all done this other one. Okay,
that's it. Just play that one to me. Both of them had the crowns on.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. Let me get it out here. Yeah, this is when we was out. We was in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was right here. Like, he used to like sit up in the studio and talk. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to hit the street. I was like, man, we need to hit the street. And
you just want to keep the tea time, and you like, no, let's get out here. This nigga out here, let's go see what we do. Gotta get what they do.
Right, but he you know what I'm saying? When we got out there, we found out Polite. We just bumped into Polite one day in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And we got to rapping, we got to talking. You know what I'm saying? We did the promo. You know what I'm saying? And it was a classic. You know what I'm saying? We did the crowns. They threw the crowns on. You know what I'm saying? It was real. Like, you know, it was emotion. It wasn't just. That was the stuff that ABC, like when ABC said, man, send us your footage. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff he sent was he said footage of him sitting there talking in the studio.
Oh, okay.
They didn't use none of that shit. They used all the footage I had shot of him, like moving around the street talking to people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see. Well, shit, that's a go. We could probably wrap this up and then marinate on the, the real deal.
Well, the real deal, what you talking about? When you look at Beanie.
I'm talking about this show, dude. The test run. This is a goal. This is a goal.
Oh, yeah.
This goal. Yeah, I'm just chopping it up, wrapping it up. Because if we're going to get serious, we need to take some energy. We're going to do it again for real. So what you did, we just remember this test run. Everything that it goes so far, the video work, the audio work, you can actually play the video. We can put the lid up there. You can read from the lid while they look at the picture. You can put it there in any image. Basically, how we do it is load up the chat room with the links. And man, I'm going to close it down, Jen. I'm gonna see how I look on the replay. I'm gonna close it down. I had to mute it for the for the.
Perfect balance like a triple beam. When it's time for action, I direct the scene. A lot of practice to protect the team. If you attack the squad, they protect the king. Dog black and white like jungle fever. She walked out, I got a walk-in freezer. Time is money, but talk is cheaper. That's the reason you choose to keep her. I'm taking off, my nigga, trust believe it. Your style got old like Justin Bieber. When I'm off the reaper, I can talk to Jesus. He on the squad, but y'all non-believers. I talk to God, y'all talk to preachers. I know the math, I can call a sequence. I know all the angels and all the demons, all the knowledge and all the secrets. I'm in the Edison bracket. This ain't no regular rapping. I get ahead of the action, demand and supply, but competitors lacking. My niggas dying too soon. That's why I ride with them goons. You can get fly in your room. I'm about to fly to the moon, I transform to a Black Panther like T'Challa, nigga. Yes, I'm the answer. Yo, baby mama says she think I'm handsome. I'm smoking ganja that's a cure for cancer. Don't trust niggas, don't trust bitches. They'll cut your locks like they did to Samson. Cop the drop and cop the mansion. Avoid the cops, then drop an anthem. I'm a godfather, I make my moves. Impossible missions like Tom Cruise. Spark the mind like a bomb fuse. Y'all cartoons like Cars 2. I don't reach behind, I just redesign. You can't read my mind, so you ain't see the signs. When I reach my prime, I just break through it. Keep going past it, no break fluid. Just see my goals and then race through it. I might go dumb, but I ain't stupid. I'm out of this world, my rocket is smoking. I push it all way to the max. It's diamonds and pearls. I'm dropping these shoes right inside of your lap. That was a lap. That tied your shoes and get back on the track. Beat the sound as I speak around. You could lead the clowns, they'll keep you down. Y'all know the set and y'all see the crown. If you pose a threat, I release the hounds. I am the ether, I'm mathematics. I am the dope, they crack addicts. Hood X is back at it. I'm black soap, I'm black magic. I'm gone, nigga, I'm levitating. And astral plane, you meditating. I've been the ether into other dimensions. I time travel, this activation. I'm out the matrix, but I fight the agents. It's frustrating because I lack the patience. The flow is gracious, it's back to basics. I'm out the basement, but I'm out for greatness.
Yo, this Spomatic. Godspeed Nation. Back at you once again. And today's topic is the Judah effect. The kiss of death. And K-Blao, if you get in, tune in. I want you to join me in on this conversation. This is something me and K-Blao was talking about and building on. And it's not really a new concept per se, but a new concept that's been spoken loudly. And the Judas effect is actually, a long story short, is when motherfuckers kick it with you, but hate you at the same time. And I know we all familiar with that. But there's people out there who be right there with you the whole time, but jealous. And you like, you can't see it. Just as well as Jesus supposedly couldn't see it, but the God bodies know. We just have mercy on their soul and know that there's nothing they can do but be jealous. But supposedly Jesus couldn't see it at the time. You really can't see it. But this is something that's an underlying ideology of bullshit for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out here under the Judas Act. And Judas is actually what they call a demon. And I don't know whether you know it or not, but if you fuck with motherfuckers and they got this type of energy, try calling them Judas and watch what happens. Watch that motherfucking demon come out their ass. You know what I'm saying? Try bringing them up on charges of the shit they be on and watch that shit shift around and change. Lately, I've been studying the Judas effect and the things that go on. Meaning is, y'all gotta pardon me, I'm rolling up right now. But as they say, like, how the hell can Jesus kick it with Judas and knowing Judas was gonna betray him and stab him in his back? If Jesus knew this, why didn't he, do something about it? Jesus got tired of the motherfucker. Jesus said, nigga, fuck this. I know it's you, many more demons like you around. So basically what I'm gonna do, let it do what it do. You know how DMX and Belly, let it do what it do. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let it ride. Okay, you gonna try to stab me in my back, you gonna try to kill me. Well, maybe it was God playing. And then from that, maybe it was playing for me to grow or something, but we gonna let it do what it do. Because I'm tired of the Piscean effect, the back and forth and the underlying act. I hate you, but I'm kicking it with you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Jesus said, let it do what it do. I want to see what's going to happen. But as I Am Ra would call it, Jesus was bogus. And he said, well, why you say Jesus was bogus? Because fuck that. I am Lord, Master, Defender of myself. If I know a motherfucker don't mean me no well, I'm not finna sit around this motherfucker and kick it with him. I'm not finna sit around and let this motherfucker get the opportunity to get me hung. Fuck that. Fuck dying for my sins and dying for other people and shit. Because none of my same motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. And then just go back to Neil Kaepernick and all these motherfucking black people who stood up for us. That shit lasted an hour in the matrix of time and then it was over with. Now this nigga out here fucked up and don't nobody give a fuck. That's the Jesus effect. He died, he stood, took a stand for his people, and his people didn't give a fuck at the end of the day. Now he out here fucked up. It didn't change shit. Niggas still doing what they do. So Rod told Jesus, nigga, you're bogus. Fuck that. You got to keep building. You got to keep living. Get Judas' ideology or Judas demon away from you. If you're around motherfuckers that slightly hate on you and kick it with you at the same time, man, kiss them goodbye. Leave them the fuck alone. Because 9 times out of 10, half the motherfuckers around you are like that. The Judas effect is mainly in water signs. Judas was a Pisces. Jesus was a Pisces. But it's a water sign. And in the water element, they have highly unstable emotions if they're not woke. You know what I'm saying? And what they'll do is, or they'll be the one that sit there with you. Apparently, they'll be the one that bring you gifts. Apparently, they'll be the one that say, oh, this and that. But when you really look at the motherfucker, it's all about them. If you really pay them some attention, they don't give a fuck about what you're going through. Actually, they're jealous. Give an example. I had plenty of incidences where motherfuckers come up to me like, Joe, you know, if it weren't for you, I was finna stab this nigga in his neck. And I sat here and I said, well, why you say that? He said, just to look in your eye. When I looked at you, it just told me, no, that ain't, and I don't even know this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But the person next to me, you will think they'll say, damn, G, what the fuck? No, they act like that shit didn't even happen because that's Judas. And under the Judas effect, he thinking like, who the fuck he think he is? I can do the same thing. Why him? I can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of building with a motherfucker and realizing shit is real and what it do is what it do, he like, no, I can do the same thing. This ain't shit. And Judas effect is that underlying ideology that is tension in the air without saying it's tension. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have a get together, have a couple of people over, and your insignificant other might go in the room and slam the door and then come back out. And then you say, oh, make sure you slam the door when you go back. And she said, well, you know, well, you was going to do that anyway. But the people around you looking like, damn, what's going on? The underlying animosity is that Judas shit. Even though shit look good on the surface, at the beneath it is bullshit. And a lot of people deal with this shit in relationships, whether it's a relationship man or woman, or relationship man or man meaning friends or homies. But these motherfuckers be 9 times out of 10 jealous of your ass while they kicking it with you. And you can smell it. You know what I'm saying? You can sit there and smell it. And Jesus was under the Jesus Act, it was like me. You know, I know this shit, but I'm going to kick it with these motherfuckers. What they going to do to me? You know what I'm saying? I know it, but I'm going to chop it up with them because there's so many of these motherfuckers. If I didn't kick it with these niggas, I wouldn't have nobody to kick it with. Ain't that fucked up? And a lot of that pertains out of the water ideology. Earth, wind, fire, water. I'm talking about the zodiac sign and the elements. A lot of that Judaism shit come out of the water element. You know what I'm saying? What water do is they're very manipulative. You know what I'm saying? They're very, sort of say, another motive behind the shit they do. You know what I'm saying? They're very emotional. And due to the matrix and the world being set as a unstably emotionally unstable, and they're a water sign, they're emotionally, so they're very unstable. And a lot of times that needs to bipolarism, you know what I'm saying? But watch who you hang with. Watch who you kick it with, you know what I'm saying? Jesus didn't have to get on that motherfucking cross and let himself be crucified for his people, because them same people that crucified him is the same motherfuckers you see in church today. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker Jesus can walk in church right now, quote unquote, and the motherfucker won't know who the fuck he is. As much as y'all praising him and what's the name, you looking for a white man to come out the sky. Yeah, black motherfuckers, I said it. You looking for a white motherfucker to come out the sky because they indoctrinated your mind so much that even though you say pro-black, you still looking for a white motherfucker. If a black nigga came in there and God said he was Jesus, you wouldn't believe him. But if a white motherfucker came in there and he said himself was Jesus, you'll believe him quicker than that. A lot of that church shit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. 99% of the black population is Christians. And look at that Chicago, motherfuckers killing each other. Look at the women, look at the men. So we say if Christianity is in charge of the moralism of the people, and if I was a businessman, and I would say, well, over the time of 30 years, just from the time I've been here, what have Christianity done for the people? Did it raise the people morally? Did it help the people morally? What the fuck did it do? What did it do? Because there's also everybody I know that's going to church, they come home, they fucked up. You got the mother going there acting like she's so holy, catching a Holy Ghost, then she come home and holler at her kids. You got the father, fuck it, he don't even fucking go because he know it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You got the preacher up there kicking shit under the Judaism act like it's all about him. 9 times 10 he a water sign, so it's all about him, praise and worship him. It don't got shit to do with the congregation, don't got shit to do with the people out there, don't got shit to do with the people struggling. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to motherfuckers, whoever heard, and we make a pot. So all this money y'all giving, I'm going to give it back to the community. Every now and then we're going to pull out the hat. We're going to pay somebody bills, help them get ahead. That's the ideology of the church community. No, it's about giving to the preacher, making sure his church and his congregation cool while you take your ass home and you got problems. That's bullshit. At least Islam kicked the knowledge. Farrakhan, at least he kicked some knowledge. He give you some shit even though you don't want to be a Muslim, but he give you some shit you can take home and learn about. He give you some shit you can think about, like, wait a minute, okay, 1 + 1 is 2. I always thought it was 3. Okay, cool. Christianity is kicking you a story tale, some shit that happened 7,000 years ago that don't got shit to do with today. Jesus didn't have no flash screen. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck is you going to take that knowledge when there was no TV, no cars, no shit, and bring it in 2018 and apply it to a 2018 matrix? Jesus didn't have no TV. Jesus didn't have no Basketball Housewives of Atlanta to deal with. Jesus didn't have pistols to deal with. Jesus didn't have gangs. Jesus didn't have crooked-ass police killing niggas. Jesus didn't have none of this shit to deal with. So there's no fucking way in hell you can take that old-ass knowledge and apply it to today. That's why motherfuckers stuck in time. And linear thinking is the thinking of church people. Linear thinking is just straightforward motion. Non-linear is you can bounce from here, bounce from there, bounce from there, bounce from there. You know what I'm saying? Dynamic and thinking, creative imagination. Linear thinking is you take your ass home, you do the same shit every day. You watch TV. Linear thinking people love the TV. You got to keep the TV on. So I know a lot of motherfuckers who just come in the house and cut the TV on. Not watching the motherfucker, but they need to be plugged up to the matrix. They need that sound because without that sound, it's going to cause them to think. And if they start to think, they're going to start to reflect on their actions. And a lot of motherfuckers under the Judaism act or Judas don't want to do that. You need that noise, that distortion in the air. You need the radio. You need TV. You need to keep them thoughts from coming in your head or God talking to you like, what the fuck is your problem? This is all Judas. I'm talking to Judas. Because there's a lot of water motherfuckers who play the role out here. You know, vote, go to church, do all this shit, but they don't really mean none of that. These be the same motherfuckers out here doing devious, scandalous, ruthless shit. But then they like to portray that mask. Water motherfuckers like to put on that mask for you. Like, oh, I'm so holy, I'm so sanctified. But then the inner workers of their house, they totally motherfucking different. And the reason I talk to saying this about water motherfuckers, because Judas was a motherfucking water nigga. And on top of that, I meet a lot of water motherfuckers that's like this. I have never once met a wise, selfless water motherfucker. I meet a lot of selfish water motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is over with. We coming out the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. And under the age of Aquarius is like Donald Trump. It's all knowledge. You know, not Donald Trump is knowledge, but Donald Trump is the truth, just talking shit. You know, it's the ideology that he gonna do what the fuck he wanna do. He gonna say what the fuck he wanna do. And under the age of Aquarius is knowledge plus the ability to say how you feel and what you do. And it's the sword, meaning law. Ain't no bullshit gonna get passed. Ain't none of that water shit kicking off in this age. Ain't none of that we in church drink the hell blood of Mary. And the Pisces just say, okay. The water sign just say, okay. The Cancer just say, okay. The Scorpio say, okay, but I'm gonna get you back. Now, we in the age of Aquarius when the motherfuckers say, what the fuck is the blood of Lamb of Jesus, Jerry Christ? What the fuck is that? Explain to me what is that? I need to know what that is. What is that? What am I drinking? They're going to ask the questions, and what'll happen is they'll shut you out because you're like, no, you're not supposed to ask those questions. You're supposed to just believe. Just believe. Don't ask questions, just believe. Just believe. Don't even think about why the fuck this shit going on, just believe. And that's what the church of high you under. We coming out of that. Aquarius want to know. Age of Aquarius want to know. The air people want to know what the fuck is going on here. You know, I don't know. This Jesus died for my sin shit. What the fuck do that mean? You know, I asked him plenty of questions in church. You know what happened to the preacher? He kicked me out the motherfucker. All because I said, if Caesar... No, let's back it up. They say, why don't the church have no power in the streets? You know, I'm in here fucking around because I ain't got shit to do. Why God don't have no power in the streets, so the church don't have no power in the streets? So I said, wouldn't it become if a child learning about Caesar, which is a matrix, 6 days a week, and 1 day out of that whole week he learned that God is great. Over time, when you think that 1 day that he learned, when you think them 7 days that he learned about Caesar's matrix will override that 1 day that he learned about God, so he would think God comes second and the rest of this worldly shit come first? Exactly. And you know what he did? He couldn't answer the question. Everybody in the church like, right, answer the question from Sunday school man. He you need to go. What kind of shit is this? I ask a fucking question they can't answer. I need to go. That's the Piscean shit. That's the water shit. That's the church shit. No, you just don't need to ask those questions. You need to just say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And all that motherfucking church shit, that victimization shit is, goddamn it, we going through torture and hell. And they don't want us to raise up. Just go home and pray to Jesus. Just go home and pray to Jesus. That's the alien software under the intergalactical talk is actually, goddamn it, software. Victim and victimization software. Either you the victim or you the one that's caused making somebody else a victim. It's the software. So you are, and you go to church, you a victim.
You playing the victim role. It's poor me, why me? Oh, I'm gonna pray to God. Well, Jesus died the same thing. He got on the cross because everybody like hated him and fucked him up, even though he was God's son. So it's like, no, fuck that. No more of that victim shit. All that shit leads people to do is sexual abuse. All this is a program on alien technology. Sexual abuse is, if you go into the church, you'll know that more fathers molested kids than any motherfucking religion on this earth. Half the motherfucking church, over 80% of the church-going girls have been molested by an older person in their motherfucking family because of this victim software. Believe it or not, you can tap any motherfucking female, and I bet you somebody in their family tried to pull it on them or pulled it on them. And this is what's fucking our people up. Meanwhile, the mother got the product of this bitch. If you say something, I'm gonna kick your ass out the house. So how the fuck do this look? Y'all gotta pardon me for snapping, but I'm snapping. Y'all gotta pardon me for feeling this way, but I'm feeling this way. Hey, Blau, join me, Joe. Hey, come on in here. Come on in here and talk to me, chop. Let me know what's real and what ain't real. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep this Judas thing off. And hey, Mom, love you, Mom. Jenny McChristian is my mom. That's the queen. That's the queen that taught me everything. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be pomatic. Jenny McChristian, once again, sign up, be a friend. Blau, add on, because I'm trying to get this Judas thing, this Judas kiss of death shit right. You know what I'm saying? I know you hear me, nigga. I'm looking for you to wait. I'm looking for you. Where you at, Blau? Where you at, man? I'm trying to add you to this chat. I know you know how to get in. I'm waiting on you, bro. Like I said. So I go to eternity, waiting, living, waiting. And all I keep running into is these water motherfuckers. So I say, is this a fucking plan? And I would say some shit like, oh, I ain't got nothing against you water motherfuckers, because it ain't every water motherfucking and just a piece of people that is water sign. Hell no, I got something against every motherfucking water motherfucker around, because I ain't seen no woke water motherfucker. I ain't seen that. All of them come with this motherfucking victim, pity, pussy party. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about them. I sit around here all day and listen to them run their motherfucking mouth. Not once have they asked me, Poe, how you feel? Poe, what do you think? You just got to sit here and it's all about them. Listen to them talk. One motherfucker even tried to take the God knowledge that I gave him and reverse it back to me like he teaching me. Oh, this shit was funny. Yeah, this shit was funny. I mean, I'm like, he's like, oh yeah, G, did you know Smith was this and this was that? And I'm looking like, wait a motherfucker, nigga, I taught you this shit. How the fuck is you teaching me this shit? And they'll never bow down. They'll never honor you. They'll never say, Joe, you real, you 100, you know what I'm saying? Woo up the bam. It's always all about them. So Poe wrapped up into this alien technology matrix shit as in, I am the crazy one. I am the killer. I am the ruthless one. I am. So the thing is, I'm in another timeline. In my dimension, me personally, I'm a cool nigga. I'm easy to get along with. I'm the perfect model husband. I do everything I'm supposed to. But at the same time, I'm out here like Ike Turner. I'm out here like the demon that rose in the garden of the children of the corn. I'm like, wait a minute, how the fuck is this possible? How does the fucking whole world looking at me like I kill a motherfucker when all I do is help people? So I try to get back to my timeline, meaning there's a place to where I am in a universe that where they know who the fuck I am, because this is not my universe. These motherfuckers are fucked up. And that's what happened to the God bodies of the Jesus people. The Jesus or the God body or the person that's woke, whether male or female, he's crucified. And the crucifixion meaning is his feet is nailed to the cross, meaning he's immobile. They make you immobile. They take your car, they take your keys, they take some shit where you can't get around. His hands is nailed to the cross, meaning he can't build, he can't create, he can't express himself. His head is wrapped with thorns, meaning the nigga can't think straight. And due to the fact that his head is wrapped with the thorns, his blood is dripping in his eyes, meaning he can't see straight. This is the black man. This is the black woman. Being up there on the cross crucified, and they show you that this is what we're doing to your ass, and then they walk you up in there and let you, and you know what I'm saying, how do it look? This is what we're doing. A child asked me, big bro, is that Christianity? I said, yeah. He said, the dude up there with all that blood and nailed to the cross, I said, yeah. He said, why would I want to be like that? How the fuck do I answer these questions? Why would I want to be going to this some shit that look like this? What is that? That look like some fucking sacrificial Illuminati. I said, how you know about the word Illuminati? He said, because I hear you say it all the time. Yeah, that's what that is. But that's the God body. They make you like that. So they got pro-righteous teachers. But it's funny when the rich righteous teacher, when the pro-righteous teacher get money and start looking crazy, that's when Judah come out. Oh shit. I was cool when the God bodies was broke. But now the God bodies got money. Oh shit, let me hang around him. I hate him, but damn, he paid. He doing the food. Plus he talking about knowledge. I want to stick around just in case he come up, but I hate this motherfucker. Brothers, I done did to the top. I done did the whole 9-yard good man, marry, all that bullshit. And until you say this shit don't work, ain't no such thing as a good man to a woman. Only thing is a fucking robot. Something they can toy with, something they can express their emotions and fuck with you anytime they feel like it because they don't know God. And when I say don't know God is when you go through the Bible, a lot of times I tell what it's telling you and say, shit, Adam, the fuck going on? Why you let Eve trick you, which is a woman? Yeah. Noah, go find me one good woman. I found one good man, but Noah came back, couldn't find one good woman. What the fuck is going on? Abraham, when she told Abraham, curse your God, fuck your God don't mean shit. Wait a minute, Joe. Solomon, can we worship our own gods? David, can we Sheba, can we worship our own gods? Solomon, can we do our own things? Wait a minute, it seems like this motherfucking book is telling me that females are scandalous. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I have not met one God-body female in my motherfucking life. Ain't that something? I met a couple of brothers, but not one God-body female. Ain't that something? How is that possible? All of them ratchet. Going to the motherfucking store, got their nails digged, their hair long as hell, body out of whack, and they goddamn it eating Cheetos on the motherfucking phone talking reckless. Now you got a lady and her family sitting here and this bitch talking about some, yeah, girl, that nigga wanted me to suck his dick. You crazy. Girl, I'm finna go to the club tonight. I'm gonna post this on Facebook and then it just look like this. Don't you see the children sitting here? Don't you see, come on, this is like social terrorism. I know I got a buddy who work in a restaurant. And he said every time he see a black female, he cringe. You know why he cringes? Because it's called social terrorism. She and this motherfucker, I don't want this, I want that. And then he bring that, I don't want that. Goddamn it, can I see your manager? Fuck this. Whoa. Goddamn. Just like that. And that's all of them. Fuck it, I'm going to tell it like I see it. I ain't sugarcoating shit. The fuck is wrong with you women? And you niggas need to wake the fuck up, Joe, because straight up, don't let them play you like that. But what the fuck is wrong with you women? You out here fucking our niggas up, Joe. You kicking it with the devil like Eve talking about some bite the motherfucking apple, meaning pertain to the matrix. Joe, try it. You think I'm bullshitting? Any brother out here trying to talk about God body, any knowledge to a female, she gonna look at you like you crazy. Why is that? But claim she believe in God. Why is that? Try it. Even the females listening, try it. Let the nigga talk to knowledge about you. Watch how you feel about it. You're gonna start feeling crazy, angry, mad. For some damn reason, you're gonna feel like Judas. Who the fuck you think you is, Jesus? Who the fuck you think you talking to, Jesus? What the fuck is going on, Jesus? What the fuck did you mean? Spiritually, morally, chemtrails and all this Illuminati shit. Fuck that, nigga. I'm hungry. Take me to motherfucking McDonald's and I want to go home and watch TV because my show coming on. Fuck out of here. And I see all these videos, these niggas talking about they good brothers. They probably good brothers. But I see them when they good brothers. What happened to them is the bitch do the most scandalous ass shit to them. So this brother say, man, I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm helping her out. And next, she taking all my money, giving it to another nigga. And I'm like, damn, Joe, but you was trying to be the good man. He like, right, but this what she do. Oh, wow. So bitches take niggas' kindness for weakness? Pretty much. But wonder why they life wreck. Because when I see in the social East America things, a female tell me, hey, Joe, I was finna go to this concert. I had paid my tickets. Them motherfuckers triple charged me. So now I can't go to the concert to do shit and I'm flat broke. Oh, how'd that happen? I don't know that shit. See what I'm saying? Little shit like this. Joe, I was getting ready to go to this interview. I had a wreck. This girl hit me in the back and I couldn't even get to work. Now I got fired. It'd be just all that shit they don't understand. Karma is a motherfucker. That's the problem. You can lie to niggas all day, but you can't lie to God. That's something y'all need to think about. You can lie to people all day, but you can't lie to God. And then when you realize half people don't believe in God because the ideology they believe is God open the door when he want to see what he want, when you want him to see what he want to see, and then you just close the door and he don't see the bullshit you be on. That's called delusional. So I got my daughter here with me. Twig, you want to say something? Okay, yeah. She just woke up. She ain't really got too much to say right now. She just listening. But I'm just ranting, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Judas, you know what I'm saying? The same people that kick you with you, stab you in your back. You know what I'm talking about? The same people that supposed to be your friends hating on you. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the niggas, a lot of times you be with a brother, he come up, you ride around with him, you ain't really got no money in your pocket. This nigga go to McDonald's and order all type of shit, and then won't, see you over there starving, won't give you a goddamn burger. And then after he pull off, say, you want a fry, Joe? You like, damn, nigga, you just pulled out a knot, 22 racks, goddamn it, and you come buy me a damn cheeseburger? Oh, wow. Life is good. Blau, where you at before I go? Because I'm finna dip, Blau. Where you at? This Pomatic, and this is when Pomatic meet ice water. If everybody don't know, ice water is the alternate ego of Pomatic. Ice water was who Pomatic was before he became Pomatic. It means when God mean goon, you know what I'm saying? Or when mean goon mean God. Before I was a goon, you know what I'm saying? I was out here ruthless, popping motherfuckers, fighting 4 or 5 niggas, didn't give a fuck, chasing death running. Then all of a sudden one day I got into so much hell, I met God. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And the skies open up. And I'm looking around and I'm like, wait, what's going on? Why am I eating one time a day? Why did I put down a pistol? What the fuck? I don't got no urge, no appetite to go to the strip club no more. What the fuck is going on with me? And then he took me on a journey while I was going through this and the pistol out my hand and I started seeing things. All I could do is say something and it manifests instantly. But this was only going to happen for a time and a half because I had no knowledge. I just had the feeling. So I fucked up and asked God, Joe, what was I feeling like? Who was I before I felt this heavenly body shit? And he was like, oh, I'm going to show you. Then he sent me back to motherfucking ice water. And I said, well, why did you do that? He said, because I gave you the feeling. You can't miss what you never had. So now you know the taste of heaven. So now they're on your way to finding out this taste again. You got to find knowledge, meaning the information, words, and words play to go in with this feeling you got. So now I am pomatic. Ice water meets pomatic. God mean goon. And I've been hiding ice water out of pomatic. But I like, fuck all that fairy tale shit. Fuck that nice, super nice, not cuss shit. Nigga, I'm going to give it to y'all in a raw. We all 100 now. Ice water and pomatic is 100 now. So if Poe ain't ruthless, it ain't ruthless. It's just his past. It's talking to his future. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's ice water. And I can't hold him back no longer. So I'm tired of being two. I'm finna be the one. God body supreme. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell it like it is. And ice water under the pomatic fouls, he don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think. The truth is the truth. Fuck this bias shit. Fuck this. Ooh, I don't want to lose people. I don't want to offend nobody. Fuck that. I'm gonna tell the motherfucking truth. Niggas is out here fucked up and bitches is crazy. Period. That's ice water talk. Under the pomo fouls, you guys need to get it together and become one. That's how it sounds. Fuck that. Don't you know we all we got? What happened to unconditional love when motherfucker got true love for his brother, true love for his sister? You know what I'm saying? It's a different energy in the air when you walk outside and your neighbor wave to you, you wave back. It's a different energy when you going through your day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody slide over, let you in, and they didn't be courteous enough to wave back. But you know, 9 times under the Judas foul, these bitches wouldn't even wave back at you as you let them in. The bitch, I notice a lot of females, she just keep riding, like from entitlement. So now we got narcissism and entitlement, you know what I'm saying? And narcissism is a real problem, you know what I'm saying? That's like the Judas energy. That a narcissistic person, you get the fuck away from them because all you is a person, an actor in their movie. All you is a player in their movie. I mean, you want to talk about all about me. When the motherfucker narcissist, everything around them works for them. You don't even include who the fuck. You can come home and your head bleeding, the motherfucker wouldn't even give a fuck. And sociopath, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you got these weak motherfuckers. It's called shy. Is when a sociopath, all they do is emulate the motherfucker in front of them. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no fucking personality. So you got a narcissist mixed with a sociopath, which is Judas. You know what I'm saying? Judas figured everything was working for him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to steal his money from Jesus. But it ain't stealing. Jesus put it there for me to take. You know what I'm saying? This is about me. That type shit. No, nigga, you stealing from God. You stealing from God, goddammit. So now you got narcissism. I'm telling you, look up that word, and when you look to the motherfucker next to you, 9 times 10, that's what they're gonna be. Get the fuck away from them. You know what I'm saying? Please do, because everything ain't all about them. You will notice that they don't identify with your pain. The person that you in a relationship wouldn't identify with what you go through. They wouldn't soothe your soul. They don't want to boost your ego up too much because you might feel too goddamn good about yourself. And the problem when white girls, black women want to know why black men date black girls, because white girls do shit like this. They'll cook your steak and bring it to you, even though they know you ain't shit. But then they'll stroke your ego so much to where you become something. Now you got, Michael Jordan leaving his wife for a white girl. Why is this? What the fuck is going on? And she just fucks up and do it like that. She just say, baby, you're great. And he ain't shit and he feel great. The black woman ain't finna say none of that shit. You can tell your nigga come get your steak, make you feel shitty, because she thinks she's controlling you by making you feel shitty. So if I make him feel shitty, then that means he won't go out and think he's nothing special. And it's all about him cheating on me. Man, motherfucker, bitch, if you get out with the information, knowledge, and situation like I do, we'll be 100. I want to talk to niggas and I won't be in the street. But when a man come in the house and all he sees is 2 people arguing on TV, that's like 2 people arguing in his house, and this shit is every day. Every day, consider him. Consider him. Why do he walk right the fuck back out the house? The fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So if you know a narcissistic motherfucker, the person it's all about them, get the fuck away from them. I'm trying to tell you, please, the motherfuckers, and it's a lot of them, because I believe it's a program. And out of 10 people you meet, you're going to meet 8 other motherfuckers that's narcissistic, and it's all about them. You know what I'm saying? Under the Psychopathic Act, you're going to meet them. You know what I'm saying? Lack of empathy. Motherfuckers got lack of empathy. You know what I'm saying? Meaning is they don't see another person's pain. They cannot even indulge in another person's pain. You know, they don't feel the earth. They don't see the grass. They don't see the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's just a plane and they driving. You know, I'm driving. Fuck the trees, fuck the grass, fuck the squirrel. You know what I'm saying? A person with empathy might say, damn, the squirrel's playing games in the streets. Everybody know when the squirrel went out there, it's called, goddamn it, Russian roulette. When the squirrel went out there, you see if he, you get so close to him, he run back. That's a game. You like, damn, these motherfuckers are very interesting. The average person won't even see that. Like, man, that squirrel, get the fuck out of my way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what world are you in? You know what I'm saying? You don't see the green on the trees. And when the wind blow, the trees sound like we at the ocean, so all you have to do is close your eyes. Now you at the beach. You don't think like that. You just think, damn, it's windy as hell out here. Lack of imagination. So if you want imagination, go to the Bible, read Joseph, the coat of many colors, representation of lack of supreme imagination. And the ideology when he told his brothers his dream, they threw him in the well, meaning to get your ass out of here, nigga. You'll never be great. You'll never be king. And the well is in the middle of darkness. Under the darkness they was under. Told them, goddamn it, be like us up under the matrix. Just do this, do that, what they tell you to do. Nah, and then he said, follow this dream. In the midst of darkness under that well, he stayed true to his dream. And then the Good Samaritan came back, meaning somebody that felt his pain, got him out that darkness and built with him. Under me, to be fair, Con, then when I was straight, we started walking. Now I am Joseph, the coat of many colors, I am king. Because all I did was believe in my motherfucking dream. So God telling niggas out here, when you got a plan, you got a story, don't tell no other nigga, because another nigga ain't gonna do shit but tell you why you can't do it. And if you keep hearing that 20 times, what's gonna happen? You ain't gonna do it. So God says, shut your mouth, keep your shit to yourself, just happen, man, let it happen. That's just the story behind Joseph. And keep your imagination, you know what I'm saying? Supreme imagination, third eye, under the third spirit of Medu Nectar, you know what I'm saying? That, along with the Tahati, the second spirit, the ability to express what's under that third eye. That combined with the 7 is imagination, meaning is you got a supreme trinity. All you need is 2, 3, and 7. The 7th spirit represents creativity. The second spirit represents Tahati, the ability to distinguish or discernment between false or bullshit, and the ability to express what's in that, what's thou in their mind. The third express the ability to see the unseen scene, which is the shit that's there, you just can't see it. But just because you can't see it don't mean it's not there. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the mixture of those, especially in a female, you have a powerful, very, very powerful woman, and goddamn, and then if she 100 with God, it's a queen. When she not 100, it's a witch, and it's called witchcraft. And witchcraft is a lot of times when I meet married couples that are married in our generations, is a woman kind of control the man through love-hate relationship, through, I give you this, but I take that. You know what I'm saying? Meaning is make them smile, then you make them sad. You know what I'm saying? So that's witchcraft. Before you know it, the man mind fucked up. He just give up. You know what I'm saying? And now the whole family wrecked. Fuck that nigga, stand on your throne. Stand on your motherfucking throne. Stand on your throne, bro. Don't go for the lower self shit. You know what I'm saying? When you born with the spirit, you're going to always be protected. Riding with God is like riding with a roller coaster. You're going up, then you're going down. Then you're going up, then you're going down. But no matter what, you're getting off this roller coaster. That's how I feel. So you got to let go. Give up and let go. You know what I'm saying? I woke up like this. When I went to sleep, I went up in the mountain. I was talking to God, and he was talking hella shit to me. God told me, like, nigga, what's your motherfucking problem? I said, well, he said, you too fucking nice. I said, what you mean, God? I thought we were supposed to be like Jesus with the sandals and letting people, like, nigga, you lost your motherfucking mind. I said, Jesus was a lesson, was to never let people crucify you like that. And I got that motherfucker on the cross to show you don't never let nobody play you like this. I said, whoa. I said, so what am I supposed to do? He said, go pull out ice water. I said, oh, no, not the goon from before. He said, you need him, but let Poe rule him. Not him rule Poe. Poe rule him. Meaning information, knowledge, God, wisdom, and understanding rule over the lower self, which is that bullshit. I ain't gonna say bullshit, but the raw energy, the raw power, you know what I'm saying? A warrior, you know what I'm saying? You can't be too heavenly without the warrior in you as a man. You need it in a woman too. So he said, I need the warrior out of you. I said, why? Because he said, we had spiritual warfare. I said, what you mean? I thought we was going to go into the green pastures and lay back and I was going to blow, you know, because I done built and reached the highest attainment of knowledge that I was going to be supreme and raised and shit. And that guy said, no, nigga, I built that for war. He said, you ain't going to even live to see that. I said, oh, shit, I ain't going to. He said, you ain't going to live to see that, but what you going to do is prepare my way. Oh, okay, I got you. He said, you need a shield and a sword. And I'm going to put lamb on your left leg. What the hell did that mean? That mean, nigga, they look at you like you sweet, but you as ruthless as sweet apple pie, nigga. You a slice of nigga neck. That's man. Come on. Okay, good. All right, so now what I do, he said, never sleep. Never sleep, on God, never sleep. I said, so I can't get comfortable. He said, no, ain't no more of that. Can't sit back, blow back, watch TV like that. You got to get up, do 100 motherfucking push-ups a day. You got to go to sleep at a particular time. You only can eat one time a day. Gotta watch. Every motherfucker move. But the Matrix move fast and yet so slow. No, it don't breathe. What you mean? When I say the Matrix move fast and so slow at the same time, that's why if it didn't, it looked like the earth is going slow and everything around you is slow. But why do you miss a lot of things in your life to where you got to reflect like, damn, when you go back on your day and you say, damn, I ain't see that. Damn, this was that. That means the Matrix is moving fast as hell. So he said, the way you do that is breathe. Gutmo, breathe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I created Buddha. Breathe, nigga. Sit there and breathe under the tree. Breathe. Count in 10. Breathe out 10. Next thing you know, it's going to slow your heart rate down. Once you slow your heart rate down, everything going to slow down. Now you're going to live in the moment. And by living in the moment, there ain't going to be no I should have said. You're going to say what you should have said right then and there when you should have said it. Oh, okay, God, I got you. Anything else I need to know? Tell that nigga K-Blao to slow down, Joe. He moving too fast under the right rabbit. Just sit back, tell him. He get right up on, he cool. Tell that nigga K-Blao said what's up. I said, okay, God, K-Blao, God said what's up. And he said, now, another thing, you tell the queens I'm highly pissed at them. Oh, shit, God, you know this ain't going to work. I'm trying to be cool with the queens. No, nigga, fuck all that. What they going to do? Because they going to see everything you say. Well, what you want me to tell them? He said they bogus. And when they know they bogus, they bogus. And he said, goddamn it, that voice in their mind that tell them they wrong, that's me. The other motherfucker that say some bullshit like, well, fuck him, that's devil, that's Satan. And you tell them to ask them which one they riding with. Because if they ain't riding with me in a matter of the next day, here on out, they ass is grass once they hear this message. And once 5 or 6 women hear this message, that'll count to 3,000 and 4,000. So only take one to hear this message for all of them to know subconsciously that you ain't listening to God and there's repercussions and consequences now behind that. It used to be cool under the Piscean Act, you know what I'm saying? You can get away with bullshit. But under the Air Act, no, this is a sword. There's law and judgment. What's right is right, wrong is wrong. You don't get your fucking head cut off if you ain't bowing down to the supreme creator. Oh, that's what he told me to tell y'all. So now we can play this motherfucking game. And we can keep looking on TV. You know, they called the police on me before, and what happened? The police came. And that was Jesus, goddamn it, finna be crucified. And Judas called the authorities on me for no reason, gave me a kiss on the cheek, said, die. And then my daughter came through, Ruth, Jesus' little sister, the one they never talk about, and pleaded for Jesus and said, Jesus, no, you know, Roman soldiers, he has done no wrong. And she spit at the speed of light so eloquently and under the air files of law and judgment that the authorities were shook. And before you know it, this Jesus was free. Now, in the Old Testament, Jesus didn't have Ruth. He didn't have his little sister there, so he was crucified. But in the New Testament, which is me, I had Ruth. And Ruth was his little sister that stood up for him. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't go to jail. The police don't even fuck with me. They didn't even want to see my motherfucking ID. Get it right. How I supposed to feel like a shit like this happened? So the seer, the woman starts shaking, racking back. She said, can I read you, Pope? Can I read you, Pope? I said, go ahead, read me. I want to know what I'm about, how I feel, how it's doing. She said, Joe, I was going to tear a hole in your ass. I was going to put you under you need to be good to your wife. You need to do this. But this voice in my motherfucking head said, this is my son, right? So she like, Joe, I'm like, what do you mean this is my son? She like, no, this shit is so fucking loud. This is my son. I can't even think of nothing straight. And this is a motherfucker. I don't even know it. She started crying and shaking and rocking and shaking and crying. Basically, Joe, this female don't even know I'm God body. And from the outside looking in, I look like a thug, a goon, a nigga that been wrecked. But then when she read my spirit, she seen it was the son of God looking dead in her face. And then another fucking great mother or father, I don't know who that was, came out and said, what happened to you, boy? What happened to you? Why you look like this? You ain't supposed to look like this. You ain't supposed to be out here. You ain't supposed to be doing nothing. What happened? And he said it was over with his woe time. Like I said, I am pomatic, nigga. And every Judas motherfucker pop him in his motherfucking head. And we out. Yo, this pomatic.